Hello again and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to bring you a wonderful recipe that'll be great for the summer barbecue months or any kind of a family reunion or something you need to take something that does good in hot weather. This is a coleslaw recipe that I've had ever since I married in 1970. You make it and you heat some ingredients and pour over it, let it cool, and it will keep in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. Now I'm going to read the recipe to you. Let me get it so you can write it down to start with. Absolutely love this, and it's so easy. It is about 3 pounds of cabbage grated, 2 medium-sized onions chopped or grated. I chopped mine. 2 bell peppers chopped, 1/4 cup of prepared pimento, a cup of vinegar, a cup of sugar, a cup of salad oil, 2 tablespoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of prepared mustard, and 2 teaspoons of celery seed. Now, the vinegar, sugar, oil, salt, mustard, and celery seed you put into a pot and bring to a boil. And once you've grated your cabbage and put your onions and bell peppers in it and pimentos, you toss it with that heated, you heat that until your sugar melts. And then you pour it over your coleslaw mix and you let it cool to room temperature. Then it keeps in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. So I am using my Tupperware fusion grater, and I don't know how to put a link down below, but if you want either one of the Tupperware items that I'm showing you, my Tupperware link is GAYJORDAN .my.tupperware.com. That's gayjordan.my.tupperware.com, and that will give me a little bit of credit if you order it. This thing is awesome. It has a suction cup that fastens down, and it likes a smooth surface, and because my butcher block is little pieces of wood put together, it's not adhering like it does on my smooth surface cabinet, but I wanted it where you could see me operating it. So I'm finishing up doing the cabbage. And it's so easy. This has an attachment for grating small and larger grating, and I've really enjoyed having it. It has you can even grind, like if you wanted to do your own grated turkey or chicken, you can grate meat with it, and it works good. So it's a wonderful little thing to have in your kitchen also. Okay, I'm going to show you the Pro Chef, I think that's the name of it, and how it'll chop the onions and the bell peppers. And you can do them fine, or you can do, a little bit bigger. It just depends on how many times you pull the string on this as to how it works. How fine it gets, I should say. Don't have it on there. And that's about as little as I want them, so I'll put those in. And then I'm going to do some more, and I'm going to do my bell peppers in here also. But let me finish the onions. This is going to be a really quick video because I'm just going to show you how to put all this together right quick. And like if you're working and you're going to have something coming up the weekend, you can prepare this ahead of time and you'll have your dish. I made a mess. You'll have your dish ready to go. I used to make this when we would have our big family reunions. I took this a whole lot to family reunion, and we just loved it. Okay, I'm going to do the bell peppers right quick. And I don't want them to be mush, and that's what I like about this Pro Chef chopper here. It doesn't turn them into mush. And I want to show you something else. I don't know if you can see or not, but if you're going to cut a bell pepper, you want to cut it, just cut it on the outside edges like I'm doing here. and you'll get a piece off like that. And it's a lot easier to clean it just to have those cheeks cut off of it. And then you can go back and cut that little extra pest that's on the inside of it out. And cut your little good piece off the bottom. And then I'm just going to chop it. A lot of times, if you're lucky when you're doing the cutting it off, the white stuff will come out while you're doing it. But sometimes you're not as lucky. This time I have 2 or 3 that I need to do my own. I think that's about enough. Let me get a spatula. Put that in with the cabbage. Okay, I'm going to clean up a little bit and then I'll bring you back and show you what I'm doing to finish it up. Okay, I'm back. I've got all of the slaw ingredients mixed up, the onions, the bell pepper, and the cabbage, and I'm going to add in my 1/4 cup of pimentas, and they just need to be kind of stirred around in it. That's just for a little color. You can add more if you want to. I'm just trying to follow my friend's recipe, and that's what I've always done, and it's always been yummy. Okay, so I've got that ready. Now it's time to make the dressing. You want a cup of vinegar, and I use apple cider vinegar, a cup of salad oil, I just used vegetable oil, 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of salt, and 3 teaspoons of, is it 3 teaspoons? 2 teaspoons of celery seed. And 3 tablespoons of your prepared mustard. This kind of reminds me of how we used to make bread and butter pickles, because we boil the sauce like this, but it doesn't taste like that. Then you want to just whisk it a little bit. To combine it. See, I'm just enough to try to get it going, and I'm going to put it on the stove over here and let it come up to a boil, and everything will be dissolved, and then I will come back and show you. I'll put it on my big bowl of cabbage. I love this bowl. I got it a few weeks, about 2 weeks ago in Fredericksburg when I went on a girls trip. I love it. It's a good crock. But anyway, I'll be back in just a little bit and show you when I put the dressing on it, and then I'll give you a taste test because I can't resist it. I'll be back in just a minute. My sauce, or my dressing for my slaw, is beginning to boil, so I'm going to take it off the stove. Give it one last little stir here to blend it. And then I'm just going to pour it around on the coleslaw. And it doesn't make it real soft and it just adds flavor to it, and it gives it a good dress up, and it's wonderful. Now it's good right after you make it, but it's really good after it's been in the refrigerator for a while, and all the flavors can blend and everything. But I absolutely love this coleslaw. Now, one plus today is I'm using the Texas 10-15 onions in it, and if you get a chance to use those or the Vidalia, they really dress it up well. The flavor is good, because some onions are strong and kind of bitter, so you want to use a sweet onion. And I've never used purple onion, but I have made it before with Splenda. So if you have somebody that doesn't need the sugar, you might want to try it with Splenda, because it turns out really well. I'm going to get a little bowl and put a little bit out and taste it and let y'all see how good it is. Let me grab a bowl. And a fork. And I probably should grab a cracker, but I'm just going to grab a little bit of the coleslaw. Get it up here and let you see how pretty it is. I might go back and add a little more pimento because I like the flecks of red in it. Or another option would be to use the one red and one green bell pepper. But let me see if it tastes like I remember it tasting. Y'all can't hear the crunch, but it's crunchy and it's flavorful and it's absolutely wonderful. This is good with just a regular meal that you cook. It's great with a barbecue. And it makes, you can see it makes a bunch because it's 3 pounds of shredded cabbage. It's great to take to a reunion or a gathering where you need to feed several people. Goes good with sandwiches. I mean, this coleslaw goes with anything. And I've always loved it. And I thought, well, with barbecue season coming up this summer, I'm going to try to share some recipes that are good, that'll keep in the refrigerator, but that will add a punch to your menu, and they're easy to prepare. I have some desserts and I have some more salads that I'm going to share in the next few days that I think y'all will enjoy having for the summer. And then, of course, I've got my southern casseroles that are family favorites for us, and I'm going to be sharing some of them too. Both of my kids have called me and said, Mommy, you need to do this. And it's funny because they're both naming the same thing. I said, y'all must have grew up in the same house. So I've got a lot of things on my list. Yes, I literally made a list, things that I want to share with you. And so please subscribe and please tap the bell where you'll get notified when I upload another video. And thank y'all so much for watching. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm certainly not perfect at it. I'm learning, but I'm enjoying it so very much. I said, this is one time I can talk to myself and nobody thinks I'm crazy. Y'all have a blessed day, and stay tuned for the next video. Hey, I just wanted to come back on one little bit at the end of this video and tell you, I looked up the grater that I used from Tupperware, and it's called the Master System. And it has a lot of different attachments to it, but if you're looking it up, it's the Master System, the Great Master, G-R-A-T-E, Great Master, or the Great Master System, because if you get the system, you get everything that goes with it. But you can just look up Great Master. And then the chopper that I use is called the Power Chef Premium System, and it is wonderful. It's like a food processor without having to lift the heavy food processor up and down, and I use it all the time. So until I figure out how to put a link across here, my link is gayjordan.my.tupperware.com if you decide that you would like either of those items or any other Tupperware. I'd appreciate the orders, but I just wanted to clarify what the name of the items was.